Imagine trekking through a dense jungle, humidity clinging to you like a second skin. The air hangs heavy, thick with the scent of damp earth and exotic blooms. Every step you take is a struggle, your boots sinking into the soft, wet ground. The sounds of the jungle surround you, a symphony of chirping insects, distant bird calls, and the rustle of unseen creatures moving through the underbrush. Suddenly the jungle floor seems to move beneath you. You pause, trying to steady yourself, but the ground continues to shift. It's as if the very earth is alive, pulsating with an unseen energy. It's not an earthquake, but something far more terrifying, the colossal form of the world's largest snake, an anaconda of unimaginable size uncoiling before you. Its scales glisten in the dappled sunlight, each one as large as your hand. The sheer size of the creature is overwhelming, its body stretching out like a living, breathing river of muscle and sinew. Its eyes, cold and ancient, fix on you. They seem to pierce through the very fabric of your being, reading your every thought, your every fear. You can feel the weight of its gaze, a predatory intelligence that has survived for millennia. There's nowhere to run, no time to scream. Your body is frozen, paralyzed by the sheer terror of the moment. Every instinct screams at you to flee, but your legs refuse to move. The jungle around you seems to close in, the trees and vines forming an impenetrable barrier. Your heart pounds against your ribs, a frantic drumbeat against the silence of the jungle. Each beat echoes in your ears, a reminder of your own vulnerability. The world narrows to a single point, the space between you and the anaconda. Then with terrifying speed, it strikes. The world explodes into motion, a blur of scales and fangs. You barely have time to react, your body moving on pure instinct. The jungle erupts into chaos, the sounds of the struggle mingling with the cries of the jungle's inhabitants. In that moment you realize the true power of nature, a force both beautiful and deadly. The world flips, your senses overwhelmed by the sheer size and power of the creature. You are in its mouth, a cavernous space filled with rows of teeth, each one larger than your hand. They don't tear, not yet. Instead they hold you firm, exerting unimaginable pressure, forcing you deeper into the snake's throat. Panic grips you, you thrash, struggle, but your efforts are futile against the unrelenting power of its muscles. The air is squeezed from your lungs, replaced by the musky scent of the snake's breath. It's warm, humid, and strangely suffocating. You are swallowed whole, plunging deeper into the darkness of the snake's gullet. The pressure intensifies, a crushing weight that surrounds you, squeezing you from all sides. It's a sensation like being buried alive, but instead of cold earth, you're enveloped by warm, pulsating flesh. Your journey down the esophagus is a slow and agonizing one. Each ripple of muscle contraction pushes you further into the abyss, the world outside fading into a distant memory. You are trapped, a prisoner in a living tomb, hurtling towards an uncertain fate. The snake's digestive system, a marvel of evolutionary engineering, begins its work. You land with a thud in the snake's stomach, a chamber far larger than you imagined. It's not a churning pool of acid, as often depicted, but a highly elastic organ, capable of expanding to accommodate prey many times its size. The walls of the stomach contract, slowly but relentlessly, mixing you with a cocktail of digestive juices. These secretions, a potent blend of enzymes and hydrochloric acid, are the key to the snake's digestive prowess, capable of breaking down even the toughest of prey. The snake's digestive fluids begin their work, targeting the easiest parts first: your clothes, your skin, your soft tissues. The acid, with a pH level lower than that of lemon juice, starts to break down the proteins and fats in your body, a process that releases heat and further aids the digestive process. The pain is excruciating, a burning sensation that spreads throughout your body like wildfire. You are literally being dissolved from the inside out. Yet within this chamber of horrors there's a strange sense of surrealism. You are both observer and participant in your own demise. A glimmer of hope? There's a persistent myth that holding your breath can deter a snake from swallowing you, forcing it to regurgitate its meal. Sadly, this is nothing but a dangerous fallacy. Snakes, unlike mammals, don't rely on diaphragmatic breathing. Their respiration is controlled by rib movements, allowing them to breathe even with a full stomach. Furthermore, the muscles in a snake's esophagus work in a unidirectional manner, propelling food downwards with remarkable efficiency. Once you're past a certain point, there's no turning back. You're committed to the digestive journey, however horrifying it may be. The grim reality. As the hours turn into what you perceive as days, the reality of your situation sinks in. The snake's digestive juices are relentless, their work thorough and gruesomely efficient. Bones, the toughest structures in the human body, are the last to succumb, slowly dissolving in the corrosive cocktail of enzymes and acid. The process is slow, agonizingly so. But eventually, even your bones will be broken down into their basic components, absorbed into the snake's bloodstream, fueling its massive body. You will have become one with the beast, your individual existence erased. Beyond digestion, a broader perspective. The scenario, while terrifying, offers a unique glimpse into the brutal efficiency of nature. Snakes, with their unique hunting techniques, demonstrate a level of precision and skill that is both fascinating and awe-inspiring. Their ability to constrict and swallow prey whole is a marvel of evolutionary adaptation. Snakes, as apex predators, play a crucial role in their ecosystems, regulating prey populations and maintaining a delicate balance. Without them, the populations of certain species could explode, leading to overgrazing and the depletion of vegetation. This in turn would affect other species, creating a ripple effect throughout the ecosystem. Their presence ensures that the natural order is maintained. Their digestive systems, a testament to millions of years of evolution, are perfectly adapted for their lifestyle. The process of digestion in snakes is slow and methodical, allowing them to extract every possible nutrient from their prey. This efficiency means that they can go for long periods without needing to eat again, a crucial survival trait in the wild where food can be scarce. While we may recoil at the thought of being swallowed whole, it's important to remember that such events are rare and often the result of human encroachment into wild habitats. As humans continue to expand their territories, they inadvertently come into contact with wildlife, leading to unfortunate encounters. Understanding and respecting the boundaries of these creatures can prevent many of these incidents. Respect for wildlife and their spaces is crucial, not just for our safety, but for the preservation of these magnificent creatures. By maintaining a respectful distance and ensuring that we do not disrupt their natural habitats, we can coexist peacefully. Education and awareness are key in fostering a harmonious relationship between humans and wildlife. After all, these creatures play an indispensable role in the health of our planet's ecosystems. A swallowing speculation. While the scientific reality is grim, one can't help but wonder, what if, just maybe, there was a way to survive? Imagine being faced with the terrifying prospect of being swallowed whole by a giant snake. The very thought sends shivers down the spine, conjuring images of darkness and suffocation. Yet in the midst of this fear, the human mind begins to speculate and dream. Could there be a way to outsmart nature's most fearsome predators? What if you could create a suit, impervious to acid and pressure, that could withstand the digestive onslaught? This hypothetical suit would be made of materials so advanced that they could resist the corrosive stomach acids of the snake. Scientists and engineers would need to collaborate, merging biology with cutting-edge technology. The suit would need to be flexible yet incredibly strong, allowing the wearer to move and breathe while being protected from the crushing force of the snake's muscles. A far-fetched idea perhaps, but one that fuels the imagination and reminds us of the resilience of the human spirit, even in the face of the most daunting odds. The concept of such a suit might seem like science fiction, but it serves as a powerful metaphor for human ingenuity and determination. Throughout history, humans have faced seemingly insurmountable challenges, only to overcome them with creativity and perseverance. This speculative scenario is no different. It pushes the boundaries of what we believe is possible and encourages us to think outside the box. The thought, though rooted in fantasy, sparks a glimmer of hope, a testament to our enduring fascination with the unknown and our unyielding desire to conquer even the most terrifying corners of our world. It is this very curiosity and drive that have led to some of humanity's greatest achievements. From exploring the depths of the oceans to venturing into outer space, our quest to understand and master our environment knows no bounds. So while the idea of surviving being swallowed by a giant snake may remain in the realm of imagination, it symbolizes our relentless pursuit of knowledge and our unbreakable spirit in the face of the unknown.